Hey everybody, different kind of video for you today. For those of you that follow my channel, you'll know that I've got a decent sized shack. There's a bit of a tip at the minute. But because it's a decent size, it gets cold. Even though it's heavily insulated, it still gets cold. And I used to use an electric heater, but the price of electricity now, that's a no-no. So anyway, I was looking at alternative methods, and I quite like the idea of using the diesel heaters that they use in mobile homes and camper vans and such like. Anyway, so I ordered one, and I've been playing about with this one today. I've got it up and running, but only in test mode, obviously. It needs full installation tomorrow now. So just ignore all the wires. The wires, by the way, they run to my my power supply unit. Because believe it or not, it draws 10 amps when it's running the glow plug and everything on startup, and also when it's on shutdown. Whilst it's operational and up and running properly, it draws nothing. So I'll just give you a quick look. I've got the back off it. That's the actual shell for it, the case. So this is the unit. It's a 5-litre diesel tank that's on the top of it. It holds more than 5. There's currently 4 in there already, so it's bigger than 5 litres. I've got it sat, it looks weird, but I've got it sat on some firewood at the minute, some logs. And the reason for that is, if you look underneath, you can't see that properly. Let me get round into some light. You still can't see it, can you? Yeah, you can. The exhaust system is underneath the unit. Now, the exhaust that comes with it is extremely difficult to bend. And that is the best, tightest bend I can get in from the exhaust. And it's still lower than the actual frame, which I didn't realise until I was setting it up today. So I've put it on these 2 blocks, just, to fire it up and see how it runs. And then tomorrow I will put some permanent small feet on it, and then that'll prevent the exhaust touching the ground. I've got it venting out, well, exhausting out of the window at the minute. Not ideal, granted, but I had to test it. Now this particular unit, it didn't come with these. These are diesel filters, inline filters. I've added 2, only because the pack arrived with 2 in it. So I thought, well, why not bugger it? And there in the back of it is the actual pump for the diesel. And it's quite, well, it's not as noisy as everybody was making out on the YouTube videos. And underneath here as well, there is also an air intake. I think you can just see it there. I've took the pipe off that because the pipe that came with it is this one. And it's plastic. And it's too close to the exhaust. And it was melting. So I'm going to order another piece of this. It's only a £5. And I'll use that for the air intake. And then you put this, I don't even know what that's, like a filter or something. Don't know if it actually does anything, but I'll put that on the end of the new one, and that way then it doesn't matter how hot it gets underneath there. So that's it. It draws, well, it's powered on at the minute but not running, and it's drawing nothing. Yeah, I'll just give it a quick run up, and you can hear how loud or whatever it is. For those of you that don't know about these, it basically, there's a burning chamber inside here. The diesel pumps into it, the glow plug heats it, starts a miniature volcano. Well, that's what it feels like, because this thing is red hot. So I'll press that. You can hear the fan coming in. So the unit's on warm up now. And the glow plug is heating. You'll be able to see that here. If you look at the amps, it's going up. And it draws up to 10 amp. Well, I think it's 9 amp actually. During its initial startup cycle. And it also does the same on its shutdown cycle. And that's just to burn off any excess diesel and crap from the glow plug and keep it, you know, as healthy as possible. So yeah, it does, be aware that it does draw on startup and shutdown around 10 amps. But that's fine as long as you're aware of that. Ignore the cables, they'll all get sorted tomorrow. So it will be going down there, underneath a table that goes down there, and the exhaust will then go through that wall into the actual shed side of the shack and then out through the front wall. Now you can hear it starting up now. There's actually air in that line, and you can hear it. The actual burner is starting up now, I can hear it. And believe me guys, this thing gets absolutely red hot. You'd have to live, I don't know where you live, you'd have to live in a mansion, mate, to cope with the heat if you had this thing on full. I've had it running up obviously, and because all the exhaust and everything's brand new, there's a smell off them, and but that'll soon go when it all burns in. You can hear it kicking in now. It's not too hot at the minute. Now it's ignited. That's absolutely red hot. So that's the way the hot air blows out of the front of the unit. And it draws some in from the rear. Excuse my crap camera work. The initial startup noise does seem very noisy, but it obviously once it kicks in and gets going properly, it takes about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It just drops down to normal, and you can hardly hear the thing. So you've got to let it get into full burn. Wow. I don't know any. I've got it on its minimum at the minute, 1.7. It doesn't measure it in terms of heat. There's no temperature readout on this. You increase it up and down with these. So if that shows you it's 1.7 hertz, and I can increase it then right up to 5 hertz. If you put this thing on 5 hertz, you're gonna melt. So now it's gone through its cycle. You can hear it dropping down to its normal running mode. Oh, that is so hot. and it's on its lowest. Jesus, that is incredible. Incredible. The site that I got it from, they were they were saying that an average cost of running based on nearly £2 a litre of diesel, it worked out about 20 pence an hour. 20 pence an hour. So that's my shack. It's lovely and warm through the winter for nothing. The only problem is it'll put me back in the shack a lot longer, so I'll be using electric on the radios. So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd show you that, and then tomorrow I might just link another video onto this, or do a separate one, I'm not sure yet, of when I've got it fully installed and in place. But that's it. Absolutely superb. By the way, it was 99 quid. You can get them cheaper. But this is 99 quid. Alright guys, it's just another alternative way of heating your shack if you're outside. You could even use these, honestly, I'm not joking. You can use these on your indoor heating. It is unbelievable, the heat. They're amazing. Right, I'm off. So that's enough on this video, and as I said, I might do another one on the install, full install. So that is the noise, and that's right in front of the phone. When this thing's installed down there under the table, I'm not even going to hear the thing. I've got that there's an air duct, because I'm going to be running the air duct to where I want it. And yeah, so there you go. Cheap heating, and it's clean. There's no exhaust fumes in here. But I would recommend to anybody using one of these to get a monoxide monitor, just to be safe. Right, that's it. 2E1TAP going clear. Tip of the day, eh?